Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCSG81 and today I would like to do a review for this SH Figuarts drag. Where does it go? Now there he is. This is the Son Goku from the new Dragon Ball superhero animations. And let's check out the beautiful box. I know this is a very standard box, but it does looks amazing. And from here we can see shiny names of Son Goku superhero over here, the Tamashii Nation quality sticker, the golden toy sticker, Dragon Ball superhero Tamashii Nations Bandai. And here is the side view of the box. This side over here we have the Son Goku superhero wordings. Beneath the box we have this is very good looking Son Goku face. Nothing much on the top. In the back of the box is always the most beautiful part of the box. You can see all the good posing of this Goku, and there is no big sticker of the Asia version because this is the Japanese versions. And before I open it up, I would like to show the box of Vegeta as well. As you can see, they are looking very good together. So for those of you who loves to keep the figures mint, and I think this is a very good display for both of the figures. It's very nice. They looks good together. So let's get him out. Okay, so this is the superhero Son Goku right out of the box, and the moment I took him out, I noticed there are two things. The very first thing is they have already posted it in this very nice looking pose right out of the box. It is not me that posed him looking like that. Yeah, so they actually do it for you guys. And the next thing is there are shadings on the figure, especially on the pants. You can really see some good shadings over here. Yes, the shading has been missing for quite some time, and I'm glad they finally put it back. Yeah, on this Goku you can see there are quite some shadings over there, especially even over here. One grabs that I have is this wordings here. The color of the black seems like it's being faded away. Yeah, it's not black enough somehow. I noticed that. Yeah, even for here you can see that it's a little bit like it's not clear, and there are no shadings at the back somehow. Yeah, it just feels weird that the shading looks so good on the front, but at the back it just looks pretty plain. I think they must have forgotten that. And yeah, you can see some shadings over here as well. And I do notice that there are no shadings on the flesh as well. I was hoping they could, add some even darker orange to make it look not as pale as now. And let's take a look at his face. Yeah, this is the improvement that I have been talking about. Yes, it does looks very good. As you can see, wow, it just looks like it popped up from the manga itself. Yeah, very nice looking Goku here. I just love how they add those linings on the face to make him looks more like in the animations. Yeah, very nice Goku this time. And the body does I think it's the same mold as with all the other Goku. And by the way, this is my 13th Goku in my collections, and I believe this is the same old body that they have used, so there's nothing much to talk about except for the good shading. They finally included it back. Yep, looking very nice, especially on the head itself. Wow. Now let's move on to the articulation. I'll start with the head as always, so he can look to the right, look to the left, no issues. Looking up, yep, pretty good. Looking down, yes, even better. 360 degrees, no problem there. There's an arm swivels going upwards like this, not even 90 degrees. This piece is a separate piece as always, and there's a butterfly joint, double joint elbow. Hands are movable, of course. 2 points of articulations as always, so you can turn his waist, and you can also move around on the torso. The belt is a separate piece, and you can even turn it around if you want to. Bending forward, nope, not too much. And bending backwards, let's see. Yep, same like bending forward, not as much as well. Let's try to do a split. I believe you can do a pretty good split for this Goku. Yep, almost a perfect split. There's an inner swivels. Kicking forward, yes, more than 90 degrees. But kicking backward, yes, it's also more than 90 degrees, but it's looking very weird here. Double joint knee, and you move this part, nope, you can't shivers on this portion. And his leg can move around, no issues there. And as usual, there's a toe hinge for the foot. Yes, this Goku has a pretty standard articulation as compared to the previous Gokus. Next, let's move on to the accessory. As always, I'll start with the hand. So he have a pair of closed fist hand that's already on the figure, a pair of fighting stance hands, a pair of grabbing hands, a pair of open palms hands, a single right hand for instant transmissions, and lastly 3 more interchangeable faces. The first one is this looking to the left smirking face, followed by the angry shouting open mouth face, and the last one is this shocking face. And this is the neutral face which is already on the figure. So as you can see, this Goku comes with pretty limited accessories here, and I think the bonus part is this surprise face. And right up next, I'm going to show how to interchange some of the accessory onto this guy. So let's start with the hands. So you just need to pull it off like this and just connect it back like this. And to interchange the faces, you just need to remove the front part of the hair, followed by removing the face, and you can just connect back the faces that you want to, followed by the hair, and voila, this is how he looks like. This is going to be one of my favorite face from now on. If you're enjoying the video so far, please click on the likes button. It's the posing time again, and this time I would like to challenge myself to do the pose of when he's trying to do a Kamehameha. I always fail at doing this pose, so let's see if I can do it. I think this is a very good face because he's looking to the left. And yes, this is when he's trying to do the Kamehameha. As simple as this, it's going to look very nice in your collections. Right up next, I'm going to talk about the pricing for this guy, and as we know, this guy is rather affordable. He's only costing around 24 USD excluding shipping. Yeah, so that's pretty cheap for a SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line, especially for iconic characters such as him. Okay, so for the size comparison, I would love to compare him with the other SH Figuarts Dragon Ball that I owned. So I'll start off with himself, which is the very first base Goku. Yep, this is the very first one to release. You can see the improvement right over there. And then we also have this Saiyan race on Earth. And somehow from the look of it, it does seems like this new one is slightly taller than this. And next I'll compare with this Vegeta as well as this Super Saiyan Trunks, and they looks pretty good together. And next I'll compare with his son Gohan, yep, the ultimate Gohan, as well as this Piccolo. This is not the Piccolo from the superhero series, this is the proud Namekian Piccolo. And next I'd like to compare with his father Bardock, as well as my favorite villains, Cooler. Wow, he's looking so tall as compared to this Goku. And last but not least, let's compare with these two iconic villains, Cell as well as Frieza. Okay, yep, so this is how they looks like together. So as you can see from the size comparison, this Goku does scales pretty well. They didn't actually make him shorter. In fact, I do think they actually make him slightly taller as compared with the Saiyan race on Earth just now. So I think he's in a pretty good scale. Huh? What? So my final verdict for this Goku based on all the star ratings so far is going to be 8 out of 10. Yes, this is a pretty surprising result because I don't see this Goku as something like a must-have, but surprisingly the overall aesthetic look is pretty good, especially for the shadings as well as the new improved faceplates. The articulation is pretty normal, it's almost the same as any other of the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line. As for the accessory, is pretty disappointing. They don't really give much for this Goku, but because of that, the price point is very affordable because they actually pull down the price a lot just for you to own this beautiful piece. So yeah, in my opinion, I think this is a pretty good Goku to own. Even if you have multiple Goku already, I do think the new improved faceplate is a major point for you to grab him. And if you don't even have any Goku at all, I really strongly recommending this Goku for you to be added to your collection if you intend to start on this line. So I do hope that you enjoy this review, and most importantly, it helps you to decide whether you should grab this guy, and I'll catch you again in my next video. I will appreciate if you can check out this video right over here. To my surprise, this Goku can balance pretty well even by just using one leg.